So we're going to be starting stir fry rice for the griddle here today. We have a pressure cooker. We have found that making the rice the night before is best for texture. Making the rice on the day of, when we're going to put it on the griddle, it kind of came out mushy, kind of stickier than we like as far as fried rice goes. So making it ahead, super quick in the pressure cooker, but you do it in the microwave. You could make it in a pot on the stove and then pour it out on a pan so that you can get it in the refrigerator and then refrigerate overnight the night before we're going to make the stir fry. And it gives it a really great texture. It browns up really well and it's not soggy or mushy, which is perfect. So here, putting it into the refrigerator. So the next day, getting the griddle ready, getting it greased up, oiled, just regular vegetable oil. We have chicken, chopped up chicken that's soaked in a mixture of soy sauce and vinegar. Also for about a day, but it could soak a little longer than that. I thought I chopped this chicken up pretty small, but apparently it wasn't small enough, so it gets a little more chopped. Get it browned on the griddle. uh, Super easy. And the griddle is hot fast, so it cooks very quickly. Um, he's chopping up a little bit more here because I didn't cut it small enough. So get it browned, and then he's gonna push it over to the side. Keep working the oil around so that it doesn't really burn up. And then get everything going here. The chicken is the thing that needs cooked the most, obviously. So here we're going to add some butter to the griddle. I have a special stick that he uses to rub directly on the griddle, and then some eggs. You don't need scrambling ahead. It's super easy. Just pour them out and chop them up. And of course, eggs are going to cook really fast on the griddle. And they're just going to get chopped up and pushed to the side. Let them just continue to cook in the meantime. So it keeps the griddle a little lower, I think, heat-wise on one side to cook on one side and keep warm on the other, buttering the other side now before he adds the vegetables. We have a bag of frozen mixed vegetables and then a bag of frozen stir-fry vegetables. At some point, it would be awesome to get what we can out of our garden. But right now, what we had available was frozen. Fresh works, frozen works, both awesome. We have an old turkey roasting pan lid that he uses for steaming, which actually fits perfectly. Lots of food underneath it for steam. A little water bottle, a little squirt water bottle. Could be easily like a cup of water poured on, or the squirt bottles just for fun. Adding water to steam the vegetables, putting the lid back on. The exciting part is we did have zucchini from our garden. So he was able to add zucchini and a little bit of water chestnuts, which are not, unfortunately, from our garden, but they're still delicious in stir fry. So we have to have those as well. Just keeping everything moving really well through this process so that it can steam and it can cook, but nothing's burning. Nothing's getting like yucky or, overcooked, too mushy or hard or anything like that. It's just a lot of movement on the griddle to keep it a really good texture and consistency. So now at this point, we're going to move the vegetables all over to a side, get them also out of the way to keep warm, but they're pretty done cooking, steaming. Everything is at a good level of cooked and heated. Gonna add the griddle butter again to make sure that everything's not sticking to the griddle. It's gonna help to get the rice a really good consistency. Accidentally kind of just dumped the rice everywhere. But the rice is super easy, just pulling it all back in, getting it browned up. It browns up really fast and really easy. This is just another part where you just kind of have to be really fast about it. Get everything moved. This like extra large spatula seems to work really well for getting everything moved over, everything flipped. Does a really good job. And then just flipping it, like I said earlier, the rice will have a really good texture, really good consistency because it sat in the refrigerator overnight and then goes onto the griddle decently cold, and it just browns up really nice, and it'll be like a not crunchy, like not like a raw rice, but just like a good fried rice. Then you mix everything in together, get it all mixed up together, and just then you have just a big old bowl of stir fry ready to eat.